there to Tatum. Brody Downs awaits on deck. Tatum in their visiting gray jerseys, gray pants, those Kelly Green, familiar Kelly Green numbers on the back trimmed in white. Says Tatum across the chest in front in Kelly Green as well. From the stretches, Jackson looks and deals. Hit to left center field. That's going to drop, and then it'll be 2-0 Eagles. Rounding first, looking to check the second. Now he'll go back. That's an RBI single to center field there for Caden Tatum, and now Tatum leads 2-0. So Jason Wade here filling in for Jaron Peebles once again. All I can tell you, folks, is I saw Coach Dustin Russell tonight say, now I'm back, and all I can tell you is you're undefeated when I show up. And so I haven't even been scored on yet, so that's good. Here we go now. Brody Downs got to play the bender of the first pitch. Is over for strike one. That's a pretty good pitch right there. Slow rolling curveball there as Brody Downs steps out. Now he's back ready. Jackson from the stretch looks and deals. Swung on and fouled back into the net, out of play, 0-2. Brody Downs batting number 6 in the lineup. Ashby Anthony batting 7th. Cody Hines batting 8th. And Cohen Kiefer batting 9th. That is your Tatum Eagles batting order tonight. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung on and missed. A drop, third strike. Going to throw down to first, and he's there in time. So that will retire the side, but once again, Tatum able to hit some damage there in the first inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left on base. Going to the bottom of the first inning, it's Tatum Eagles already leading 2-0 over West Rusk. We'll be back with more of this best 2 out of 3 series, this regional quarterfinal matchup. You're listening to Tatum Eagle Baseball here on EastTexasToday.com and also NFHS Network as well. We'll be right back.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that, superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back, sports fans, here to EastTexasToday.com, NFHS Network as well. Tatum Eagle Baseball tonight being brought to you in part by a Friendly Insurance, Hillary Communications, and Viper Roofing, just to name a few. And so now West Rusk will step in, and they're already down 2-0, and that's kind of what the Eagles do. They really jump on you. Defensively, the lineup tonight for the Eagles, Coach Dustin Russell will trot this lineup out there. Out in the outfield, left field will be Cohen Kiefer. Center field will be Caden Tatum. In right field, it is Cole Watson. On the infield, playing the hot corner at third base is Ashby Anthony. Shortstop is Cooper Whitus. And there's the first pitch from Gonzalez. A little bit low. On the right side of the infield at second base, it'll be Cody Hines. And at first base, Brody Downs. And the pitch. Another pitch, low, ball 2. Behind home plate catching, it will be Grant Adcock. And pitching on the mound once again is Carson Gonzalez. And you know it, with such a deep pitching staff that Tatum has this year, and the pitch. This is a little bit low, ball 3. Is I don't know if you could call Carson a ace, but he's usually the game 1 starter. His first 4 pitches are all balls, so maybe he's going to have to try to find his groove here in the early going. So 4 pitches, 4 balls, and Jace Reisner is aboard on the leadoff walk. Here steps in Garrett Sykes, the shortstop. Outfield playing pretty much in from the stretch is Gonzalez. And the nasty curveball in there for a strike. That's one of those knee benders, one of those that says, I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. All right. So, yeah, Sykes steps out of the box now. He's ready. Pretty wide batting stance and the pitch. Goes with another bender. Misses a little bit upstairs with that one, though. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reasoner over there at first. You know he's going to be probably a stolen base threat since he's a leadoff batter. Garden Gonzalez looks over his left shoulder. Then he deals right back up the middle. And that's into center field. That's a seeing eye ground ball there. Second baseman, Cody Hines, gave a good slide to try to catch it, but it glanced off his glove into center field. So it's a single there by Sipes. Now you got Reasoner at second and Sipes at first. So West Rusk in business here. And like I said, nobody's made it this far in the UIL playoffs unless you're playing good ball. I'm sure Tatum knows they are playing a West Rusk team that is playing better than they played them earlier this year. First pitch is upstairs a little bit for ball 1. That was very close. Coming into the contest, West Rusk has won 5 of the last 6 games. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that. It's even crazier. Look back at second and the pitch. And there it is. He hits that one. With 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, West Rusk has won 5 of the last 6 games. Now look at their schedule. They had lost to close out the regular season. They lost like 3 or 4 games in a row. So it seems to me that they had the third seed, the second or third seed, and then they lost like their last 3 or 4 games, and they got in as a 4th seed. But it's a very tough district. You know, Tatum was first place in the district, followed by Troop and then Elysian Fields, and then, of course, the West Rusk. You almost call this the Class 3A baseball district of doom. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low. Gonzalez still trying to locate with that fastball, so I believe the count is 2-3. Is that 2-2? You know, I'm seeing triple out there. That's crazy. I'm seeing 3 dots instead of 2. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes and a pitch. Tries to locate with that curveball, just misses. And, you know, of course, just like with any baseball contest, you know, the first inning or 2, you know, the pitcher and the batters are trying to get a feel for the umpire. And this umpire seems to have a narrow strike zone. So here we go with a 3 ball, 2 strike count and the pitch. This is ball 4. Wow. So Gonzalez has walked 2. So the base is now loaded with nobody out. And this is a little challenge here at the beginning because Tatum, their team, they've only given up 4 runs in all of the playoffs. They played 4 games in the playoffs, only given up 4 runs so far. And the pitch is in there for a strike to Cohen Tavares. Tavares at the plate. Ty Harper on deck. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Tavares at the plate. He's the cleanup batter with nobody out and the bases full of Raiders. Ty Harper is on deck. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gonzalez getting him on that nasty curve that he has. Got him to chase. And so that was a big out right there. So there's 1 away now for Harper, who steps in now. This is a golden opportunity here for the Raiders. And Tatum Eagles trying to shut it down. Swing and a miss. Oh, no, it's a foul tip. Ball got past the catcher there, but it was a foul tip. Adcock for a second there couldn't locate it. But no balls, 1 strike to Harper. Gonzalez looks, lines, and delivers. Curveball down the third base side. They step on the bag. That's 1. Over to first and will not get him. A run will score. They will get the out at third, I believe. He stepped on the bag. Yeah, got the force out. So they got the second out, but almost a double play there by the third baseman, Ashby Anthony. He gave it a shot, didn't he? And boy, that was a long throw. And, of course, with Harper, you're dealing with a lot of speed over there. But they will get the fourth out at third. Reasoner does come in to score. But nevertheless, there are two away now for Xander Mason. First offering there is a little bit low ball one. It is a 2-1 score, though, now. Cole Jackson moves to second. So the catcher, Xander Mason, at the plate. 2 outs now, runners at first and second, tying run at second base. Quick look at second and the pitch. Chopper there, third base side. It's a high chopper, but it's foul. I'll tell you what, so far here in the early going, these hitters definitely using the field turf bounce, because I've seen some high bouncers already here in the early going. You can get some funny bounces on these new field turfs. So here's Mason now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Gonzalez looks back at second, and the pitch. Curveball in there for strike 2. Got to watch. I think I got him down now. Got to wait for that umpire a little bit. Some are quick, some are slow, and some don't even tell you at all. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, then the pitch. Good stop. Runner going. They got him. Oh, it goes into the left field. They're going to come home with it. And here comes the throw at the plate. And they get his hand. He's out. What a throw. What a throw by the left fielder. And the other guy doesn't realize that's the third out. Oh, my goodness. What a throw by left fielder. Cohen Kiefer throws a strike from about 250 feet in left field and gets the out at the plate. And now here comes the West manager. I'll tell you what. I mean, he's got an argument, but I saw the throw was there, and the tag was applied right on the helmet. You watching there at home, you could see. I wish we had slow-mo, but you could see that he tagged his head right before his hands hit the plate. I tell you what, it was a close play. But we're going to go with it. That is 2-1 at the end of 1. This might be a sign of an exciting game tonight. More Eagles baseball coming up right after this. Don't go away.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lenders, First State Bank and Trust.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located 1 block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
And welcome back here to Rusk, Texas. In case you were wondering, if you're probably listening right now going, of course, if you're here, then you're here because you know about the Tatum Eagles. You follow the Eagles baseball team, and you know that this game was originally scheduled for tomorrow evening there at Brook Hills Academy. There's a big swing and a miss as we start inning number 2. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order. Bottom third, Ashby Anthony, Cody Hines, and Cohen Kiefer. And a big swing and a miss there by Anthony. There's another big swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. No balls and 2 strikes. Jackson can throw him anything he wants right here and the pitch. All right, good stop there. Seemed like it got louder when the air conditioner went off. Why is that? Is that what it is? Yeah. All right. So, and here's this. Sometimes they can't even hear it. It's just something that we hear. So, hopefully that's the case. All right. So, here's Anthony now digging in. He's down the count. He's got to try to get him to chase, but he didn't. Good eye there. So, the count evens at 2-2. Jackson from the stretch looks in. Long look and delivers. Swing and a foul back as Anthony gets just a piece of that ball. Anthony batting 259 on the year with 13 RBIs. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a foul back. So that didn't help. So the count remains 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, foul back. Look out over there. Hit the guy with nachos over there. So Anthony stays alive. Anthony trying to get something started here in the second inning if you're just joining us. There's a curveball upstairs, good eye, 3-2. So Anthony making it hard. We'll also be able to get in touch with the pitch count for both pitchers tonight, won't we? Because of that game 1. And 3-2 pitch, swung on, he stays alive again. Anthony at the plate and Cody Hines on deck. Tatum Eagle team trying to get back to the 4th round, which will be the regional semifinals next week, which is that's how far they got last year. And the pitch. Oh, they're going to call strike 3 on the inside corner. And that's surprising there to Anthony as you saw him take off for first base. And I thought it was a little inside myself, but I don't have as good a look as old Blue down there, but nevertheless, it's a strikeout looking there to Anthony. Here comes Cody Hines, another southpaw, and the pitch. Curveball, and just misses there. So Hines batting .305 on the year. And Tatum has a team batting .318 on the season. Very high batting average. There's a big swing and a miss there by Hines as Jackson took a little something off there. Defensive lineup for the Raiders tonight in left field is Colin Tavares as Russell comes over to talk just a little bit there. Outfield is Tavares in left, Jace Reasoner in center field, and right field is Ty Harper. And in the infield at third base is Bo Mason. Shortstop is Garrett Sipes. On the right side is Darren Nix. First baseman is Luis Sanchez. And the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Catching behind the plate is Xander Mason. And pitching tonight, starting the game off, is Cole Jackson. 2 balls and 1 strike and the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. I forget what the pitch limit is for these guys, but we won't probably look at it. He's thrown a lot of pitches tonight already, hasn't he? What Jackson has. 3 balls and 1 strike, got at the pitch. Oh, hit right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. So a 1-out single up the middle, and that's how Tatum can get something started here in the second inning. First inning, if you're just joining us, Tatum scored 2 runs as Whitus and Gonzalez came across the plate. A sacrifice fly by Grant Adcock and an RBI by Caden Tatum. Tatum led 2-0, and then West Rusk answered with 1 run of their own there in the bottom half of the first. And so Jackson's already up to 34 pitches. from the stretch now. Still only one out. There's a swing and a miss there by Kiefer, the number 9 batter. Getting ready now. And the pitch. There's a strike in there, so it's no balls and 2 strikes to Kiefer. Cooper Whitus awaits on deck. A long look in, and the pitch. Oh, foul off himself there. Keeper just swung over the top of that pitch. So with one out here in the top of the second inning, should Keeper get on base, you can have 2 guys on, and now you turn the batting order over, go back to the top with only one out. That's what you want right here. Swing and it. Just staying alive is Keeper. Good play there. White is getting a workout over there, handing the ball back to the umpire. It's probably one of the warmest games of the year for both of these teams. Of course, it's been warmer this playoff season. Upstairs, got a runner caught. Here comes the throw, and they mishandle the ball. It's in the shallow center field, but staying right there will be Hines. And I tell you what, it's one thing. Only my second game to call for Tatum, and I noticed that Russell, very aggressive on the base path. He is going to challenge the other team's catcher for sure. Going to put the pressure on the other defense. So now Hines has worked himself into scoring position now for Kiefer. Give you some more tell of the tape numbers here in just a second. All right, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kiefer. Jackson with a long look in. On the stretch. And the pitch. Check swing, but it was outside. Ball 2. Tell you what, if anything, Anthony, Hines, and Kiefer, these bottom 3 in the order, they have at least the very least, they've run up the pitch count on this Jackson. He's probably thrown 15 pitches already here in the inning. We still only have 1 out. And the pitch. Hit a shallow little soft liner, and it's there, but they will throw it to first for the out. A good place there by the second baseman. It was a soft liner, and I thought he caught it, but they had to wait for the umpire's decision. And from his knees, the second baseman Nix will throw out Kiefer at first base. Hines has to stay there. So they'll just score that 4-3. Back to the top of the order we go now. A little 2-out rally for Whitus, Gonzalez, Adcock. These guys have caused some problems for the opposition here in these playoffs here in the first three rounds. They've done it swiftly. A base hit here probably will score Hines, and time is called. I think we're ready now. Whitey steps in. Look back and the pitch. Hit well in the left field. Let's see, is he going to round third? No, the left fielder has the ball quickly, and runners will be at the corner. So it's a 2-out single to left. Hines will advance 90 feet. Whitus is now 2 for 2. Just in the 2 games I've seen Whitus, he's batting .382 on the year. Yeah, he has the highest batting average, and that's where you want your leadoff batter, him or the number 2 batter, to lead the team in batting average. So here we go now with one ball, with the runners at the corners and 2 outs for Gonzalez. A base hit here definitely will score another run. And the pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. See if the speedy Whitus has the green light here to take the base. We'll see. Oh, going to feint to third and fake to throw to first. Getting ready along. Look at the stretch, and there's a curveball. Runner going. He's halfway. Now they're going to throw it home. Here comes the throw at the plate. Not in time. The old double steal. They fell for it. You know, White Oak did that too. And I think that's how they run rolled at the end. So Whitus took off for a second like he was going to steal and baited him in on the throw. And when they did, Hines took home plate. And so that's a way to manufacture a run. And Tatum able to get that run back. Now they lead it by 2 once again. Curveball. That's a nasty curveball there from Jackson. And Gonzalez takes 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gonzalez got on base by fielder's choice, stole a base, and scored last inning. Jackson with a long look in. And the pitch. Outside. Ball 2, strike 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two out. Quick throw. They caught him off the bag. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh, they throw it in the left field. And so Whitus gets a stolen base. After all, they had him dead to rights, though, but I tell you what, that's when you got to. It's easier, harder than it looks. When you got him dead to rights and then that adrenaline kicks in, that's what the ball does. I'm not the expert, though. I was an outfielder. We had to clean up the mess. And so that's what we did. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check swing. That was a tough pitch right there to lay off. But he did. 3-2. So Whitus will say he takes second on a wild throwing error. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson from the stretch looks back at second and delivers. And ball 4. All right, so now there are 2 aboard now for the Eagles. For Grant Adcock, like I said, this top 5 in this batting order is so dangerous. And they're coming to the plate with 2 outs, and they've already scored a run, and now they're threatening to score again. Adcock, first time up, boy, he gave the ball a ride to center field. Like the first or second pitch that he swung. Oh, he swings and misses there for strike 1. A slow curve there. So it's no balls and 1 strike. From the stretch, now Jackson looking, and the pitch. There it is, low and away, ball 1, strike 1. Now he's getting ready. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Boy, Jackson really bothered with these Eagle runners. Adcock steps out of the box. Now he's ready. Jackson looks in, gets the sign, and the pitch. Runner's going. Swing and miss. Here's a throw down to third, and they will get him out at third. So Mason with a good throw, and that will get Tatum out of the inning. The side is retired, but Tatum does score another run. They get another run on 1 hit, actually on 2 hits, and 1 left on base. Going to the bottom of the 2nd inning, it's Tatum that gets another run, and they lead it 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd. More Eagles baseball coming up right after this.
This is Dorothy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soap. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Thank you, Panola and surrounding counties, for supporting your local GM dealer, Pippin Motor Company, right here in Carthage. We're your Buick SUV headquarters. Come check out one of the many economic solutions Buick has to offer. Encore, Encore GX, Envision, or Enclave are sure to fit your needs. Whether you're looking for a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or a quality pre-owned vehicle, we're here to help. Pippin Motor Company has been serving this community for 72 years and pride ourselves in providing a premium sales and service experience. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College, or look us up on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
Phone and internet service from Hillary Communications, your local solution for internet and phone. Hillary Communications offers high-speed internet in Tatum with no data caps, no contracts, or credit checks. Sign up today by calling us at 903-947-2222 or stop by and see Lindsay in our office at 170 West Sterling Price in Tatum. Visit us online at hillcom.net.
And welcome back here to Rusk as tonight Tatum Eagle Baseball playoffs are being brought to you in part by Farmers State Bank, House AC and Electrical Service, and Hudson Financial, just to name a few. And here we go as we start the bottom of the second inning. It'll be the number 5, 6, and 7 batters due up. Correction, the number 6, 7, and 8 batters. That'd be Xander Mason, Luis Sanchez, and Darren Nix. So here's a chopper, third base side, but it's foul. I believe it's going to be no balls and 2 strikes there to Mason. The windup and the pitch. Chopper there. Third baseman has it, comes, gets it, fires over to first. Good dig out by the first baseman for out number 1. It's one of those sometimes you gotta charge that ball, and third baseman Anthony did a good job. Fired it over to first, and Downs scooped it out of the dirt there, even though there really isn't any dirt, which is what we say. You can't say he scooped it out of the turf. Yeah, the turf dirt. The dirt part of the turf, right? Even though there's not any dirt there, but it's one away. And a curveball to the next guy. I tell you what, if Gonzalez gets rolling, you'll know it. Because you'll start seeing a lot of exit stage lefts very quickly. There's no ball, 1 strike. Oh, there it is, strike 2. Boy, he's got a nasty bender. No balls, 2 strikes to Sanchez. He can throw him anything he wants right here. Chopper there, another play again. Anthony has it. Over to first, and that's out number 2. So quickly, 2 up and 2 down. And as a pitcher, those are even better. Those are better than even strikeouts, because then you can get 2 outs on 3 pitches. That really helps the arm later in the game. So here comes Darren Nix, the second baseman. Some other things I was going to tell you earlier just, about these teams. Of course, Tatum is the favorite. If you had to have a favorite going in, they've already beaten Tatum twice this year. There's a ball swung and sliced. Foul. Look out for that car. Ooh. Did that just hit that truck? Oh, my goodness. I hope it didn't. Oh, no, it. I'm glad that parked over there. All right, so here we go. Swung on, actually, check swing, and they are checking the truck. So I hope it didn't. I've had my windshield busted out at one of these games years ago, and the 1-1 pitch is a check swing, a strike there. Nix was checking his swing, but boy, that was a nasty breaking pitch that caught the outside corner. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Nix. The windup and the pitch. Good stop there. They want check swing. Did he go around? They say no. So Nix at the plate, and Dawson King is the DH. He's the number 9 batter on deck. Right now, though, Gonzalez and the Eagles, they want to try to get out of this inning right here. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Raiders. And so no runs, no hits, no errors. We've completed 2 here from Rusk, Texas. It's Tatum leading 3-1 as we go to the third. More Eagles playoff baseball coming up right after this. I'm Jason Wade. Don't go away.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Shingles or roof need repair, now is the time to get them looked at. If you have been waiting for the right time to make the needed improvements on your biggest investment, Viper Roofing is here to help. Allow our team at Viper Roofing to get your new roof estimate taken care of before the storms begin. We offer shingle, metal roofs, and work with your insurance company to get it taken care of.
If you need top help with the top of your house, call my dad at Viper Roofing 903-263-9387.
All right, welcome back, sports fans, here on EastTexasToday.com and NFHS Network. As we now move to the third inning, Tatum leading 3-1, and we get to the number 3 man, the heart of the order, due up 3, 4, and 5 batters: Adcock, Hennigan, and Tatum. First pitch is in there for a strike as Adcock takes all the way. Jackson doing a pretty good job here. There's a curveball, and that ball hit a mile high in the air. And coming in the center fielder, he'll collect it for out number 1. I'm glad he saw it because I lost it. But he did hit it pretty high, didn't he? And so there's 1 up and 1 down. So Dustin Hennigan now steps in. He got an RBI sacrifice fly to right field last time up. Pitch in there for Jackson is in there for strike 1. And now that we're in the third inning, and now that the batters have seen the pitchers now more than once, now is when you start to feel a settling in of the game. There's a swing and a foul back. Watch out, heads up over there, and get a feel for the pitcher. The pitcher's getting a feel for the strike zone of the umpire. And then the head games begin. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, hit well to the right field line, but that is just slicing foul. It started pretty good down the line, and it started trailing about 10 feet. It landed there in foul territory. That one, if it stayed fair, that would have been at least 2 bags. There for Hennigan. Yeah, maybe 3 with his speed, huh? And the pitch. Check swing. So you got a clean-up batter with speed, huh? Speed all up and down this lineup for Tatum. Yeah, Tatum, man, they're a good team. They are a good 3A team. I know that Carthage came to Tatum earlier this year and pitch outside, ball 1. And Carthage, of course, a 4A team, and Carthage is still in the playoffs. So I'm talking about, solid 4A teams, and Tatum gave them all they wanted. I think Carthage beat them 2-1. Henderson beat them 5-4. But those are big teams. Those are big Class 4A schools, and like I said, Tatum's got a good squad. And some of my Tatum sources have said they're a deep team this year. And so I will refer to my Tatum sources quite often during the game, I'm sure. But no, Tatum is a very deep team. I was impressed when I saw that how well they were playing, not just the teams in their classification, but even especially the 4A teams. And the pitch. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hennigan. Digging in now is Dustin. He's getting ready. Jackson from the stretch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Swung, got it, jammed him on the inside pitch there. But he stays alive, just got a piece of it. Yeah, I told you before, Tatum in their visiting grays with the green jerseys, or the gray jerseys with Kelly green numbers trimmed in white. West Rusk in that Columbia blue. Here's the ground ball hit hard to the shortstop. He's got it. Got to hurry, though. Over to first, and just by a step, they will get Hennigan. You're right. He is fast. Yeah. That was a routine 6-3 out there, but I tell you what, Hennigan made Sipes over there at shortstop hurry up a little bit. So here comes Caden Tatum. He got an RBI single back in the first inning. This junior southpaw, righty versus lefty. Pitch is outside, ball one. So the center fielder, Caden Tatum, batting .377 on the year. From the stretch and the pitch. Swing, pulled him on that one there. Late breaking pitch there, got him, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third inning, Tatum leading 3-1, in case you're wondering. He just joined us. That ball hit well to right field. That was trouble for Harper. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Rounding first, heading to second. He's rounding second, heading to third. They will not get him. There's a late throw, and that will be a 2-out triple for Caden Tatum. You can hear the Tatum fans roar. That one, boy, I can tell that was trouble from the moment it left his bat. And Tatum was off to the races. Here comes Brody Downs now, the number 6 batter. Struck out swinging last time up. So we'll try to get a pitch count for you on Jackson here in a little bit. He's probably up in the 50s now. We're in the third inning. The windup from Jackson and the pitch. Ball hit well to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And Tatum will continue their scoring string. They have now scored in every inning. It's now 4-1 Tatum. How about that? First pitch swinging. Downs, that's the way to come back from a strikeout from your last at bat, huh? Yeah, right now Jackson's up to 64 pitches through the first 3 innings, and he may not be able to go the distance. He's done well, actually. There's a strike. I mean, I think he's always given up a run, but they've kept it to either 2 or 1. Like I said, this Tatum batting lineup, they have been hot, especially the last 10 or 15 games of the year. 0-1 pitch. And just some more tells of the tape between the teams. Tatum has 205 runs for this year against 95 runs against. West Rusk has 195 runs for and 103 against. Pitch outside. I mean, those are 2 actually good lines there. I mean, Tatum has 10 more runs scored on the year than West Rusk, and they've only allowed 8 fewer runs. And I'm just saying that's very comparable. So that shows you what kind of team West Rusk is as well. And they are a 4th seed in what I would say is a very tough baseball district. All 4 of the teams, I think, advanced to the second round for sure. And only Tatum and West Rusk, though, are still alive now. There's a swing, a late swing there. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes there. I mean, that didn't hit the catcher, did it? It did hit the catcher, okay. He was going to try to check on Mason to make sure he was okay. All right, Anthony's digging in now. He's ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Snap throw over to first, and back in time is down. So the count remains 2-2. Tatum leading 4-1 here in the top of the third inning. If you're just joining us, lined up and the pitch, swung on, line drive there. Second baseman has it, and that will retire the side on the soft liner. But once again, Tatum strikes again. They get 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left on base. We go down to the bottom of the third inning. It's Tatum 4, West Rusk 1. We'll be listening to more Eagles playoff baseball right after this.
Carthage Furniture has a new parking lot.
Have you noticed? The car wash and car wash bays are gone. Monty Bacon, owner, told KGAS that more improvements to the parking lot are coming. However, Monty is still at Carthage Furniture, and so is Rosa, who speaks Spanish. New look, new parking lots, same friendly, knowledgeable people at Carthage Furniture. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that, superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
And welcome back, sports fans, here to Rusk, Texas, here at Eagle Baseball Park. This is home of the Eagles, right? So Tatum making themselves right at home. In the first pitch, a swing and a miss there as we start the bottom of the third inning. Gonzalez a little shaky the first inning, but it was 1-2-3 last inning. And the number 9, 1 and 2 batters due up. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the number 9 batter, Dawson King. And after that, it'll be Jace Reasoner and Garrett Sykes due up here in the West Rusk half of the third inning. So far, Tatum scoring in every inning. They lead it 4-1. Wind up and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 2 strikeouts in a row, and now Gonzalez has made his way through the lineup, and now we go back to the top. And the first time through the lineup, the first 9 batters faced, he struck out 3, and he gave up only 1 base hit. So to the first 9 batters faced, 3 by strikeout, only 1 base hit given up. Now, he did give 2 walks. That was all in the first inning. One of the guys he walked was this Reasoner at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. Probably the best. There's a strike there on the knees on the inside. And you know what? I don't hear this as much whenever. I don't know why. Huh? It is there. Here's a ball hit to left field. Pulling foul, though. As Reasoner just pulled the trigger a little bit early, though, and so it's going to stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. With 1 out, Gonzalez would be big if he could get this out right here. If you're Tatum, you're wanting to get some separation here, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Boy, he had him reaching for that one. That one you just tell the body language, that one fooled Reasoner. He just flailed at it, and that's a good sign if you're an Eagle fan. Also a good sign is that the last 3 batters faced have gone down on strikes to Mr. Gonzalez. Here comes Garrett Sykes. Here's the only man that's got a base hit off Gonzalez so far. First pitch is in there for a strike. Now that big bender right there, just Sykes now steps in, got to get a better look at it. There he goes back to the fastball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's got him guessing now, doesn't he? Yeah, and he sees Sykes. He's going to get way down that box and say, all right, let me try to reset. He knows when he gets in, though, he's got to be ready because here comes Gonzalez. Wind up and the pitch. Upstairs, just missing. Like I said, Carson's got it going. I told you, you'll know when he gets in that groove. I've only seen him pitch 1 game so far, and I've seen it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's a little bit upstairs. That wasn't even chin music. That was whisker music right there. That was one of those, what you say, a curveball that didn't curve. That's what I used to call that. So the count will even at 2-2. to Sipes. If Sipes gets on base, number 3 batter Cole Jackson awaits on deck and the pitch. Ball hit to right field, popped him up. First baseman ranging in the foul territory, and he will catch it. How about that? You just could see it on your screen. Barely there, but the first baseman, Brody Downs, backpedaling. That's not the textbook way you want to do it, but it was effective nonetheless. And so another 1-2-3 inning there for Gonzalez and the Eagles. And no runs, no hits, no errors. We've got 3 in the books, and it's Tatum leading 4-1 as we go on to the 4th. More Eagles baseball coming up right here on the NFHS Network. I'm Jason Wade. We'll be right back.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lenders, First State Bank and Trust.
And welcome back to Rush, Texas. Tonight's Eagle Baseball being brought to you in part by Central Baptist Church, Carthage Flower Shop, and First State Bank and Trust in downtown Carthage. As we begin the top of the 4th inning, first pitch is going to be deposited into left center field for a leadoff base hit single there by Cody Hines. Nice bit of hitting, boy. First pitch, he goes opposite field there. Single to left field there. So away we go once again. So we get this bottom third of the order causing problems. It's Cody Hines. He's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles and a run scored. And here comes Cohen Kiefer. They have been hard to get out. Right now they're trying to get guys on base as they go as the top of the order awaits here in this inning. They're going to try to try to bunt the ball first base side, but it's foul. Keeper is 0 for 1 tonight officially. He ground out to short. He ground out to second base. Keeper batting .286 on the year with 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 13 RBIs. Yeah, there's a bunt laid down. That will sacrifice bunt will advance the runner. So Hines to second base with 1 out. As the bunt was successful. Now you got what you want. You got 1 out and a runner in scoring position for the top of your order who's been so effective this season. Last inning, if you'll recall, 2 innings ago, they were able to come to the plate there back in the 2nd inning, and they had, by the time Whitus got to the plate, there was 2 outs. And runner at first base, they still managed to score a run. So let's see what happens here. Whitus here. He is 1 for 1, 2 for 2 officially, with 2 singles and a run scored. First offering is in there, I believe. Strike 1. Sun's starting to set now, and the Wednesday night lights are shining bright. I haven't said that too often this year. No balls and 1 strike to Whitus. Outside, ball 1. So the count will even for Whitus as Gonzalez awaits on deck. You got Hines at second base. Tatum leading 4-1, looking for more. And the pitch. Ball hit to right field. It's a fly ball. Harper coming in. Second baseman going out. He will catch it, and it's just shallow enough that Hines will have to stay at second base. So good play there by Harper. There in right field, he got on his horse. He had to run and sprint about 20 yards to chase that one down. So here comes Carson Gonzalez to try to keep the run streak alive for Tatum. They've scored in every inning tonight so far. 2 outs now, though. Runner at second. Curveball in there for a strike. Tatum's got 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second and the third, respectively. West Rusk scored 1 run in the first, and so that's where we're at the top of the 4th inning. Here's a pitch on the inside, strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Gonzalez, and like I said, I mean, I know it sounds strange, but Jackson really hasn't pitched all that bad. He hasn't been erratic. Upstairs, he's locating pretty much what he's wanting to do. And just Tatum has made him pay. No big errors by the Raiders defense. Just a lot of solid 6 base hits through the first 3 innings. And, maybe some throwing errors there on the base pass. 1 ball and 2 strikes and the pitch. But it's not like the Raiders have really played bad, Definitely can tell. You probably can tell better than me if they've improved since you saw them. Especially the middle of the district, So 2-2 is the count. The runner goes, looks, and the pitch hit to right center field. Could be trouble. Center fielder coming, and there's the right fielder, Harper. I told you, he's got some wheels, and he showed it there as he chases that one down. And that will retire the side. That's the first inning that Tatum doesn't score, but it took a couple of good defensive plays there by the Raider defense. So we'll move to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're officially halfway through this one. It's Tatum 4, West Rusk 1. We'll be back with more Tatum Eagle playoff baseball coming up right after this. Don't go away. You're on the NFHS Network.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located 1 block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
So we now move to the bottom of the 4th inning. And like I said, the storyline going into this game for Tatum was, okay, we're playing a district foe. We know these guys well. We've already shown that we can beat them twice. So the storyline for Tatum is, can we keep our high level of play? And can we continue our dominance against this Raider team? And that's easier said than done when you beat a team. You know them quite well, but they know you well as also. And so that can work both ways. First pitch is a swing and a foul back out of play. So sometimes when you play a district foe that's deep in the playoffs, I've seen it hurt teams. And so far, Tatum's looking good. Chopper, third base. Anthony has it. Comes up firing a strike over to Downs, and that's out number 1. Nice play there, Anthony. Anthony's getting some work here. Trying to think that's his third put out in the game. As the numbers 3, 4, and 5 batters due up here for the Raiders. That's what I was going to say. I mean, from Tatum's perspective, that's their storyline for the Raiders. Swung on, popped him up. Is it going to stay? No, I think it's going to be in the stands, out of play. Lands on the dugout. But the storyline for the Raiders is, okay, you know, we ended the regular season in a not very, very good fashion. But the head coach, Tyler Wilbanks, and that coaching staff there for West Rusk, they ended the season on a 3 or 4 game losing streak. But then since that time, they've won 5 of the 6 games in the playoffs, and they are getting hot at the right time. There's a swing and a miss. There's a strike 2 there to Tavares. So they got to try to solve this Tatum Eagle riddle. They've failed twice. They got closer the second time they played them. They lost 8-5. But for them, they got to know that Tatum knows them well. You know, also, there's a pitch is slow. And so if West Rusk, for instance, if the Raiders, if they snuck up on their first round opponent, and for whatever reason, do they sneak up on their second round? Well, they're not going to sneak up on Tatum because Tatum knows them. And they played him already. So that's what West Rusk has got to overcome. They don't have any secrets. Tatum knows. But baseball is a funny sport, and I've seen it. Here's the 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch upstairs. I remember that Carlisle team I told you that won the state championship years ago. Well, that team, that group, had like a 3-year run. They finally got it together. But there was one year they were like 27-2, 27-1. And they go to the playoffs and they go 4 rounds deep. And there's a pitch, the ball hit well in the center field. Center fielder coming in, right fielder coming in now, calls him off. That'll be out in number 2. But yeah, they got to like the 4th round. They met in the regional finals with their district rival, the Overton Mustangs, who didn't have quite the flashy record. And Overton beat Carlisle in that regional final. And but it was like the one team that could do that to Carlisle that would look past the record would be their rival that knew that those kids grew up next to each other. So there was no fear there. And so there was a lot of confidence in that. And those are tight games. And so that's what Tatum has to overcome it. And they're doing a great job so far. Gonzalez on the mound really settled in after the first inning. Tatum leads it 4-1 right now here in the bottom of the 4th. This series was originally scheduled to begin tomorrow night there from Bullard, Brook Hill Academy. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 2. That's a curveball that had Harper guessing pretty bad. I've seen that before. Unfortunately, 1-2 pitch. Swings and flails. That's strike 3. Boy, Harper, he's got him fooled, and that is going to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Raiders, and Gonzalez got it working as he and the Eagles defense have retired the last 9 batters in a row. We're going down to the 5th inning. It's Tatum leading 4-1. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go away. More Eagles baseball.
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soap. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Thank you, Panola and surrounding counties, for supporting your local GM dealer, Pippin Motor Company, right here in Carthage. We're your Buick SUV headquarters. Come check out one of the many economical solutions Buick has to offer. Encore, Encore GX, Envision, or Enclave are sure to fit your needs. Whether you're looking for a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or a quality pre-owned vehicle, we're here to help. Pippin Motor Company has been serving this community for 72 years and pride ourselves in providing a premium sales and service experience. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College, or look us up on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
All right, sports fans, as we now move to the 5th inning, it will be Grant Adcock to lead things off. First pitch swinging, he ropes it in the left center field. That ball has got some juice on it all the way. No, he's going to catch it right on the warning track. He'll throw it in, but it will be a stand-up leadoff double there for Adcock, who had come to the plate. He was previously 0 for 2. I don't think that Adcock liked that. because he saw something he liked. And like I said, guys, now that you've seen this pitcher for the third time, now the West Rush coach and some of that strategy comes into play. How much longer do you want to keep Jackson out there? But then again, at the same time, do you want to save some of those arms for game 2 on Friday night? So here comes Dustin Hennigan. He's 0 for 2 tonight with an RBI, though. He hammers this one to left field. Left fielder's there, though. Catches it for out number 1. That's just being at the right place there for the left fielder. Tavares just had a range to his left. About 5 or 10 yards, no problem there. So there's 1 out for Caden Tatum. So Tatum now stepping in. He's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles and an RBI and a run scored. So he's swinging the bat as good as anybody. Showing a bunt, and he misses for strike 1. Brody Downs awaits on deck. Tatum leading 4-1, but they'd love to add some more here in the top of the 5th inning. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball. Chopper to second. He's got it. Over to first. They'll get the easy out at first for out number 2. And down to third base goes Adcock. So ground ball. And they're going to score that 4-3. What was that? Oh, okay. I think they were asking. Somebody said, I think I heard somebody say 90 pitches maybe. What's the pitch total again, the pitch limit? Yeah. Yeah, it's like 110, 115. Okay. So we got officially have you look about 84 pitches. That might have been the 85th there. So he still has about 30 more pitches in him. There's a curveball in there for a strike to Downs. I mean, we're in the 5th inning. I mean, Jackson, I think he's already done a heck of a job, at least trying to limit the damage in the ball game. And the Raiders' defense played pretty well. Still no fielding errors tonight for either team. It's been a pretty well played game. Just Gonzalez, after the first inning, he's really clamped down. And Tatum is taking advantage of a few fielding mistakes, got some key base hits, and they lead at 4-1. A pretty well played game so far. Time is called. Now Downs is ready. And the pitch. Swinging and a foul back. You got to pardon my voice sometimes. This late in the evening, being a coach and a teacher. My voice is about to give out on me. I got to rest it for about 2 weeks, but I don't seem to be able to. All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Chopper, foul. As Coach Russell tried to show some of his fielding skills down there. Now third base coaching box. And I guess that's Dustin Weaver at first base coaching box, and Alex Tubbleville. They're in the dugout. Like I said, guys, this series will resume on Friday night there at Brook Hills Academy. Brook Hill Academy just outside of Bullard. Well, it's actually in the city limits of Bullard. Outside, couldn't get him to chase. The pitch count has surely reached the 90 pitch count level. 2 balls and 2 strikes, or is that 3? 3-2 is the count to Downs. A long look in, the kick and the pitch. Ooh, hot foul ball down there. Watch that down there. The Tatum Eagles occupying the first base dugout. Those Kelly Green ball caps and the fans down that first base side, and the Raiders, they occupy the third base dugout here in the opening game here tonight. Best 2 out of 3 series. All right, here's Jackson in the payoff pitch. Oh, strike 3, caught him on the outside corner. That's a tough one. And Downs will go down on strikes, but that will do it. So Tatum does not score for a second inning in a row. They did threaten. They got a lead off base hit there by Adcock, but he gets stranded at third base. So no runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base. We're going down to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Tatum 4 and West Rusk 1. We'll be back with more Eagle baseball right after this.
Phone and internet service from Hillary Communications, your local solution for internet and phone. Hillary Communications offers high-speed internet and Tatum with no data caps, no contracts, or credit checks. Sign up today by calling us at 903-947-2222 or stop by and see Lindsay in our office at 170 West Irving Price in Tatum. Visit us online at hillcom.net.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Shingles or roof need repair, now is the time to get them looked at. If you have been waiting for the right time to make the needed improvements on your biggest investment, Viper Roofing is here to help. Allow our team at Viper Roofing to get your new roof estimate taken care of before the storms begin. We offer shingle, metal roofs, and work with your insurance company to get it taken care of.
If you need top help with the top of your house, call my dad at Viper Roofing 903-263-9387.
All right, here we come back to Rusk, Texas. See, I think that hum is always there just when I turn it down. All right, first offering from Gonzalez. Gonzalez throwing a lot of benders in that first inning. Now he's throwing some fastballs, throwing some heat. But he misses on the first two throws here. It'll be the numbers 6, 7, and 8 batters, Mason, Sanchez, and Nix, due up here. The windup and the pitch. There's a strike in there. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. And like I said, we don't want to jinx anybody, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last 9 batters have been retired by Gonzalez in this Eagles defense. There's a strike, yep. Down the middle there. I don't blame Mason for taking, though, because like I said, he had a 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, curveball upstairs, ball 3. So now he's worked the count full. Mason's 0 for 1 tonight. He got to ground out to third back in the second inning. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Gonzalez. And it's a leadoff walk. So that's tough. Only the third walk issued of the night, and the first base runner for the Raiders since the first inning, believe it or not. We're here in the bottom of the 5th, and it's been a 1-2-3 inning the last 3 innings until just now. So here comes Luis Sanchez. He ground out to third last time up. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Snap throw to first. Boy, good stop there by Downs. That was a ball that bounced his way there. It was a low ball that bounced off the turf, and Downs able to keep it there. So here we go. Gonzalez working from the stretch once again. Curveball, and that one's just missing. Looked pretty good. If he missed, he didn't miss by much. Sanchez at the plate. Darren Nix on deck. Tatum leading 4-1. Wind up and the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. So Gonzalez wants a new ball. He will get it. The game time starting temperature for the game this evening was 85 degrees and it's around 66% humidity. And if you can look on the screen and you can look at the flag there beyond the center field wall, you see there's hardly any wind. Runner going, and they have the hit and run, and he's going to be safe unless he gets him at first, and just in time. What a play there by, is that the second baseman? Yes. I tell you what, the hit and run was on. I thought they were going to execute it, and they did. They did succeed, but Sanchez does get thrown out. I didn't know they was going to get him because that was such a slow roller there. But a nice play there by the second baseman, Cody Hines. He had to run a pretty good ways to get to that ball and make a good throw. So here comes Darren Nix. And at the very least, you don't like that you gave the runner a base, but at least you got the out. So there's one out now for Darren Nix. He struck out swinging his last time up, his only time, back in the second inning. Swung on an inside-out swing and slices that one out of play. In fact, these next two batters have both they're both 0-2, or they're both 0 they're combined 0-2 for 2 strikeouts. But like I said, a slower time through the order, and they're just now getting their second at bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That's how good Gonzalez has been in the last 3 innings. Quick look at second. Nobody checking it there. Goes outside 1-1. Sort of let the mind games begin. Raiders have shown their mettle here tonight. They're not in the 3rd round by mistake. They've been playing some good baseball. 1 ball and 1 strike. A quick look at second. They're not holding him. Going to fake the throw over, though. Just keep him honest. Make him think somebody's coming behind him. Pop that glove over there behind him, right? Shortstop. Yeah, he's going to sneak over there behind him. Pop that glove. Pop that glove a little bit there. It's the game behind the game. That's Cooper Whitus over there. So sometimes you can get him, though. 1 ball and 1 strike. Darren Nix at the plate, and now time is called. I know the batter call for time, maybe? Okay. All right, 1 ball and 1 strike to Nix. Runner at second. There's 1 away, and the pitch. Oh, that knee-bending curveball, but just misses. So 350 straight away here, this beautiful Rusk Eagle Baseball Park. I believe it's 350 all the way around. That would be my guess. Looks like it. Gonzalez with a look in. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Checks back at second. Checks again. And I believe time is called again. That's the batter that called that time again? Okay. Go Watson playing dead straightaway center. Whitus there at second, shortstop. He's playing pretty deep. There's He's coming around the backside. I'm going to try to at least keep him honest. Oh, that'll throw him over. The second baseman comes over. Nice attempt there. That is Cody Hines working on that second base side, making him think that Whitus is coming over, then Hines sneaks over there. They had that play earlier, and he didn't throw it. So 2 balls and 1 strike, and of course, you know, the runner, all he's trying to do, Mason's just trying to distract, and he's going to go. They got him caught here. He might be in trouble here if they can keep their poise. They got him in a run down, and he'll be tagged out. And boy, those are killers right there. I'll tell you what, that's what a good defense will do. And you know, looking down there, I'm just watching the West Rusk coach. You can't be happy. That's the killer. Whenever you're down by 3 and you get caught in between the base paths there, and good patience there by Gonzalez to kind of wait him out. He made the move first. He went, so he got flinching, and he needed to let him make that throw to first at the home plate before he did that. So here we go now with 2 away now for Darren Nix. And, you know, the thing is, Gonzalez, he retired the last 9 batters in a row. until he gave up the leadoff walk to Mason. Mason made his way to second on the ground ball by Sanchez, but now you look up, and for the Raiders now they've got 2 up and 2 down, unconventionally, but here we go. Outside, ball 4. Now they're going to get another runner on as Nix is aboard. That is, I believe, that's the 4th walk of the night now. So the number 9 batter comes to the plate, and Gonzalez has 5 strikeouts and 4 walks given up. That's more than he usually does, but Raiders have been pretty patient at the plate at times. Good stop there by the catcher, Adcock. Sure that Jackson Prince has really been helping him out this year, giving him some good defensive pointers when they're right. You know what you say, Dad? That's what one of Tatum's sources told me. In the pitch. Oh, that one looked good right down Broadway. King's taking all the way. Till last time King came up back in the 3rd inning, he led off the 3rd and looked pretty lost. So let's see if Gonzalez can go right at him again. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, a runner at first base. Curveball hit to the right side, right at the first baseman. Taylor made for the first baseman. Downs just steps on the bag. And that's what you call the number 9 batter's luck. When he finally gets contact, and it's right to the first baseman, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and 1 left on base. We've completed 5 now. Going to the 6th inning, Tatum still leading this one 4-1, trying to close this one out and trying to take game 1 of this best 2 out of 3 series. More Tatum playoff baseball coming up right after this here on the NFHS Network and EastTexasToday.com. We'll be right back.
Carthage Furniture has a new parking lot. Have you noticed? The car wash and car wash bays are gone. Monty Bacon, owner, told KGAS that more improvements to the parking lot are coming. However, Monty is still at Carthage Furniture, and so is Rosa, who speaks Spanish. New look, new parking lots, same friendly, knowledgeable people at Carthage Furniture. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that, superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
So it's on to the 6th inning we go. Tonight's Tatum baseball being brought to you in part by Carthage Furniture, Pippin Motor Company, and a Friendly Insurance, just to name a few. And so it will be first pitch, second pitch, a nice little blooper to right field, and that is a leadoff single. Therefore, Ashby Anthony will be the bottom 3 in the order due up. And like I've said, Tatum has shown me that they hit all through the order, 1 through 9. So 1 through 9, they've been hitting. In fact, that is the first base hit of the night for Ashby Anthony. Now he's 1 for 3. This guy, though, here is number 8 batter, Cody Hines. He's 2 for 2 with a single, 2 singles, a run scored. Southpaw steps in. First pitch, outside, ball 1. We're now in the top of the 6th inning. Tatum leading 4-1. And they're looking to add some more here as we reach the final stretch of this ball game. By the way, this game's about an hour and a half long. About an hour, yeah, just a little over an hour and a half. Relatively pretty fast-moving game, I'd say. The slow games go about 2 innings an hour. And those games, this one's definitely moving faster than that. And the pitch, upstairs, good eye. We're glad to have you along listening here on a warm and balmy late spring evening here from Rusk, Texas. You're deep behind the pine curtain here in East Texas, and the pitch hits the outside corner, strike 2, I believe. Good pitch there, and we'll try to get you another pitch count here on Jackson here in a little bit. He's got to be getting close, or at least closer to that magical pitch count. I don't see where they have. I don't see anybody warming up. And the 2-1 pitch. Oh, a curveball in there. Good one. Strike 2. So the count will even for Hines. And Kiefer awaits on deck. In the pitch. Ground ball hit hard. Could be a double play. They go to second for 1. Over to first and 2. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Good play there by the Raiders defense. And so, looking at the pitch count, yes, that is about 97, 98 pitches there for Jackson. So he's just about reaching his limit. So a 4-6-3 double play. So that was a good bit of defense there for the Raiders. That helps them because now Keeper comes up with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch swinging, fouls it back into the net. So it's no balls and 1 strike Keeper. Tonight he's over 2 officially. Swinging a foul back. He ground out to second base in the second inning. Then he got a sacrifice bunt. He moved Cody Hines over to second back in the 4th inning. No balls and 2 strikes to Keeper, and Jackson can throw pretty much anything right here. Swing and just getting a piece of it to stay alive. Keeper just gets a piece of that Jackson fastball. Tatum leading 4-1 if you're just joining us, and try to get the score as often as I can. Tatum 4, West Rusk 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Jackson with a pitch. In there, strike 3. Boy, it was a tough one. Caught him looking. Like I said, Jackson hadn't played a bad game. And that will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on base. We now move to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Tatum 4, West Rusk 1. Don't go anywhere. We've got the bottom of the 6th coming right up here on EastTexasToday.com and the NFHS Network. We'll be right back. I'm Jason Wade, filling in for Jaron Peebles here tonight on a Wednesday night. We'll be right back.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lenders, First State Bank and Trust.
All right, little powwow meeting there in the infield as the infielders gather around Gonzalez. And I believe we are now set and ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Glad to have you listening here on a warm Wednesday night here from Rusk, Texas, as the Tatum Eagles trying to close this one out. There's a big bending slow curve ball upstairs for ball 1. It will be the top of the order. The 1, 2, 3 batters, Reasoner, Sipes, and Jackson. The 1-0 pitch. Tries to locate inside, misses, ball 2. So this young man here at the plate, Reasoner, he's always 0 for 1 officially. He did walk and score the only run of the game back in the first inning. Left off the ball game with a leadoff walk. You definitely don't want to walk him here. It's 2 balls and no strikes, though. And inside, ball 3. He struck out swinging last time up, so he's, like I said, officially 0 for 1, but he's got the count in his favor here. Let's see what he throws. Ball 4. So wanting to be careful there, so it is a leadoff walk to Reasoner. Here comes Garrett Sipes. This young man here is he is officially 1 for 2 tonight and still the only man who's got a base hit tonight. One thing that's been left in all this is it's a one-hitter by Gonzalez so far. I didn't realize that because it happened in the first inning. Second batter he faced with this young man right here, Sipes. He got a single. Last time up, he popped up there to the first base side in foul territory. But he is probably their best hitter right here at the plate. So the Raiders here in the top half of the 6th inning, if they want to make a move and try to cut into that lead, they probably want to do it here with this top of the order. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Gonzalez wanting to be careful here. I tell you, you got to like Tatum. You got to like their chances here if they can get these batters out here in the next 2 or 3. And the pitch. Strike right down the middle there is Sipes taking on the pitch. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Sipes here as the plot thickens here. Outfield playing pretty much straight away from the stretch. Gonzalez looks that throw over to first and back in time is Reasoner. Reasoner becomes the 5th walk given up by Gonzalez tonight. 5 strikeouts and 5 walks, but only 1 base hit given up. There's a pitch, tries to paint the outside, misses, 3-1. Gonzalez has a very good defense behind him here. Very wide batting stance here by Sipes. 3 balls, 1 strike. Look over his left shoulder and the pitch. Got him to pop him up. It's going to be out of play, I believe. Look out over there. Hope that wasn't my truck. I think we parked over there far enough. But he did. He got a fastball that he liked and just swung under it. Boy, popped that one almost straight up, but out of foul territory, third base side, and so we now run the count full. So the plot thickens here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Getting ready now. White is playing deep in shortstop, and the pitch. Ball hammered into left field. That's a base hit. And if anything, hopefully they can just keep him to the 1 base there. And so it will be a single. So runners now at first and second. So Garrett Sipes now with two base hits. The only guy to get a base hit tonight off Gonzalez. You know, Gonzalez didn't want to give him the free pass. He wanted to make him earn it. And so, if you're going to give up a base hit, that's the easiest one right there. So they get it in quickly. Here comes Cole Jackson now. He is 0 for 1. He walked back in the first inning, and he ground out to third last time up. He could ground out to third here. Could be a double play. Here's a curveball upstairs, ball 1. So right now there's going to be a timeout. As coming out from the dugout will be Coach Dustin Russell. Wants to talk with his man Gonzalez and the infield. We'll take a quick break as well. Timeout in the action. Tatum leading 4-1, but West Rush trying to cut into that lead. We'll be right back.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located one block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soap. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
All right, welcome back, sports fans. And so we're back, and we did have a pitching change. And Gonzalez, the book on Gonzalez is he pitched 5 innings tonight. And coming in to replace him is southpaw, the lefty Caden Tatum, who's done well this year as well. There's several arms. There's about 4 or 5 arms that have done well for the Eagles this year. So here comes Tatum with the first offering outside. Caden Tatum with he's 0-1 with a 3.34 ERA on the season. But he's got 8 appearances. He's done a nice job here. Now he's going to be called on to try to get this out here. So 2 balls and 2 pitches and 2 balls now. Got runners at first and second, nobody out. For Cole Jackson at the plate. Cohen Tavares awaits on deck. And the pitch. Inside, it's going to get past the catcher, and the runners will advance. No, that's ball 4, isn't it? All right, so that was ball 4 anyway. So now the plot really thickens, because now you got the bases loaded. So the bases now loaded, nobody out. For Caden Tatum. Right now, the Force could be at home in a dicey situation. The ball hit to left field, hit pretty well. Left fielder is going to have a play on it. Let's see if they're going to send him. Yes, they will. Here comes the throw. It's on line. Oh, he's out. Out of there. Wow. What a play. And I don't know why they tested. They tested his arm in the first inning. That's Tavares again. No. Keeper went to left field. So that's a different left fielder, huh? Oh, I got Tavares in left field. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. Oh, my goodness. That's why you're here. Yeah, keeper, man, they tested his arm. And what I'm trying to say is they tested him early in the ball game, and they tested him again. And, God, if you're a Raider, that is a heartbreaker. That's a gut-wrencher. If you're an Eagle, man, that's a game winner. I mean, those are the kind that win you the ball game right there. 2 excellent plays. I wouldn't have sent him. That's just me. But Reasoner's out. That's a double play. There's 2 outs. Runners at second and third now. But, man, they still have a chance. Here's Ty Harper at the plate. A big swing in the mid, strike 1. Boy, but I think, there's been a couple of times tonight that, that the Raiders coach, he's just trying to be aggressive, wants to be aggressive. put the pressure on the defense, but keepers come through. And then that time he was out by probably at least 5-10 feet. And the 1-1 pitch. But Tatum's got to maintain their poise here because a base hit here could still score 2 runs. Right here you got the tying run at the plate in Ty Harper. Ty Harper right here. And the pitch. Fastball low, ball 3. So it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Harper. Xander Mason awaits on deck. The Raiders with chances here. And the pitch. Ground ball there. Shortstop White has got to hurry. Gets it, throws to first, and he gets it for out number 3. What a play. Boy, that's a clutch play there by White. And Tatum gets out of the inning. It was bases loaded, nobody out, and they got out of it thanks to the strong arm of Cohen Keeper in left field as he guns down his second runner of the game. What a play. So no runs on 1 hit and 2 left on base. We go now to the 7th inning. It's still Tatum 4 and West Rusk 1. We'll be back with more Eagles baseball right after this.
Thank you, Panola and surrounding counties, for supporting your local GM dealer, Pippin Motor Company, right here in Carthage. We're your Buick SUV headquarters. Come check out one of the many economical solutions Buick has to offer. Encore GX, Envision, or Enclave are sure to fit your needs. Whether you're looking for a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or a quality pre-owned vehicle, we're here to help. Pippin Motor Company has been serving this community for 72 years and pride ourselves with providing a premium sales and service experience. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Sonoma College, or look us up on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
Phone and internet service from Hillary Communications, your local solution for internet and phone. Hillary Communications offers high-speed internet and Tatum with no data caps, no contracts, or credit checks. Sign up today by calling us at 903-947-2222 or stop by and see Lindsay in our office at 170 West Sterling Price in Tatum. Visit us online at hillcom.net.
And welcome back here to Rusk, Texas, as we now move to the 7th inning. Tatum leads this one 4-1. And they've done it in all kinds of ways tonight. Timely hitting, aggressive base running, excellent pitching, and also excellent defense. Strong arms. They've done it all kinds of ways tonight to so far handle a pretty scrappy, a pretty tough West Rusk baseball team. And so here we go now. First pitch in there from Jackson outside as it'll be Mason Sanchez. No, I'm the wrong one. It will be top of the order, due up, right? Yeah, so this is where Tatum can try to get some runs here. The ground ball, first base side. Uh-oh. That one's going to be in the right field. Rounding first, heading to second. And it'll either be a leadoff double or they'll probably score that in error there on the first baseman. That's the first error of the night, by the way. And tell you what, that's why I said I have felt this is my first game to see West Rusk play this year, but I have felt that West Rusk has played a pretty good game. And that's really the only that's the first fielding error of the ball game. And now Tatum tends to make you pay for mistakes like that. And so here it is, 4-1 Tatum. They have a chance to add some insurance right here. Here's Gonzalez. First pitch in there for a strike. Okay. All right, so I've just been given word that Jackson has 2 pitches left. And that's probably what we'll see here in just a second. There's a curveball in there for a strike. So no balls and 2 strikes to Gonzalez. Here in the top of the 7th inning. A look back at second and the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? They'll say he did. So that will be out. Number one, didn't hold up his swing. So we're saying unofficially that should be the 115th pitch. So let's see. And, yeah, here we go. Who notifies who whenever that happens? Umpire? 110, not 115. So, yeah, so we're going to have a timeout in the action as the Raiders coach is going to have to go to his bullpen as Jackson gets a standing ovation from the Raiders fan base as, man, what a game he's done, what game he's pitched. He's done all he could to keep it a close game, and he has. It's 4-1. West Rusk has had their chances tonight. And we got a new pitcher, so we'll take a timeout while he warms up. We'll be back with more after this. Top of the seventh inning, Tatum leading 4-1. We'll be right back.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Shingles or roof need repair, now is the time to get them looked at. If you have been waiting for the right time to make the needed improvements on your biggest investment, Viper Roofing is here to help. Allow our team at Viper Roofing to get your new roof estimate taken care of before the storms begin. We offer shingle, metal roofs, and work with your insurance company to get it taken care of.
If you need top help with the top of your house, call my dad at Viper Roofing 903-263-9087.
Carthage Furniture has a new parking lot. Have you noticed? The car wash and car wash bays are gone. Monty Bacon, owner, told KGAS that more improvements to the parking lot are coming. However, Monty is still at Carthage Furniture, and so is Rosa, who speaks Spanish. New look, new parking lot, same friendly, knowledgeable people at Carthage Furniture. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free and Rosa speaks Spanish.
And welcome back here to Rusk, Texas, where we do have a new pitcher. It is Jace Reisner, as I charted down in my book here. So Cole Jackson, the book on him, as he pitches 6 1/3 innings tonight. Yeah, I thought he did a good job. He really battled out there and tried to tame this Tatum Eagles offense. And so he kept the Raiders in the ball game, kept them in it. And, of course, if Tatum goes on to win, they'll be credited with timely hits and excellent defense. And Gonzalez being so strong through the second through fourth innings really calmed the Raiders' bats tonight. But then especially the defensive gems in the outfield by Cohen Kiefer. West Rusk, if they wind up losing this game, they'll wind up kicking themselves and thinking of the 3 different base runners they got thrown off the base paths tonight. 2 at the plate and 1 between second and third. Those really, really hurt him tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to Xander Mason. Correction, that's not Mason. Pitch is in there. No, it's actually low, ball 2. Yeah, this is Grant Adcock at the plate. There's 1 out. Whitus at second base and Adcock at the plate. Hennigan on deck. Reisner looks in and deals. Outside, ball 3. So, doesn't look like Reisner throws as hard as the other guy. Okay, and this is all. I'm also been informed by my Tatum sources that not only the coach for West Rusk, Coach Wilbanks, he's decided here in game one to use pitchers for West Russ that Tatum hadn't seen this year yet. Tatum had not seen Cole Jackson until tonight. And now this young man here, Reasoner, also another pitcher that the Tatum Eagles have not seen. So just another strategy there. Here's Dustin Hennigan now on the intentional walk. Here's the first ball hit to center field. Center fielder has it. Rounding third. Here comes Whitehead. Rounding over to third. They got to play at the third base, but he slides off the bag, and boy, he's mad at himself. Adcock just overslid the base. But more importantly, though, maybe he'll feel a little bit better when he gets to the dugout and realizes that Whitehead scores and make it 5-1 now. But man, I tell you what, Hennigan, man, gave that one a ride. Is that Adcock? Yeah, Adcock was the one that overslid the bag, right? Yeah. So Adcock overslides the bag. Hennigan gives probably credit him with an RBI double. And if anything, Tatum gets an insurance run, makes it now 5-1 for Caden Tatum at the plate. I know Adcock is kicking himself because it could be runners at second, third, and still only one out. So I understand why he's upset about that. But that's tough, man, when you got all that momentum coming around that bag. That's all a part of it, too. When you slide, you got to try to think about holding yourself up with that foot. It's hard. Here's Tatum. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Southpaw center fielder doing a good job. He's pitching now, though. Tatum leads it 5-1. Another pitch away, so it's 1 ball. No strikes to Tatum. Brody Downs on deck. Wiesner looks in and deals. Goes inside. Ball gets away. Mason, the catcher, gets it. He'll just flip it back to the pitcher. As Hennigan will jog down to third base. So if you're the Raiders, they're just trying to get out, trying to keep it a 5-1 game. They were hoping to keep it a 4-1, showing a bunt, but he pulls it back. Does he miss? And I believe it was a ball. No, it's a strike. So he just put a strike up there. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Oh, no. Okay, so I did have it. It was 3 balls and 1 strike. So that didn't look like 3 balls. What? Can't go by the scoreboard, right? So Tatum gets a walk, a 2-out walk. So now we got runners at the corners now. You got Tatum at first, Hennigan at third. Let's see. Let's see if we get a first pitch, a double steal like they did last time, but they confused the runner, or confused the defense. He's down. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Oh, this is going to get all the way to the wall. And coming in to score ahead of the throw, runner caught between second and third. Will they get him? And he's out at second. That's tough. That's one of those. It's one of those. Don't give the umpire a chance to call you out. That one's close. I couldn't tell for sure, but I do know that Hennigan scores. That run does count. It does make it 6-1. As Tatum will be thrown out at second base. That will retire the side. But Tatum does come up with a couple more insurance runs there, and they now lead it 6-1 as we now go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tatum trying to take a 1-0 seriously. We'll be right back right after this here on NFHS Network and EastTexasToday.com. We'll be right back.
Carthage Furniture has a new parking lot. Have you noticed? The car wash and car wash bays are gone. Monty Bacon, owner, told KGAS that more improvements to the parking lot are coming. However, Monty is still at Carthage Furniture, and so is Rosa, who speaks Spanish. New look, new parking lot, same friendly, knowledgeable people at Carthage Furniture. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free, and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that, superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Tonight's Tatum Eagle Baseball being brought to you in part by Hillary Communications, Piper Roofing, and Farmers State Bank. Just to name a few, we want to thank our fine sponsors for allowing us to showcase the Tatum Eagles and their baseball team. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't be able to bring this to you tonight. So it leaves Xander Mason to lead things off. A big swing and a miss for strike one, as Caden Tatum trying to close things out here. Tatum now leading 6-1, and the 0-1 pitch, way, as they say, just a bit inside. So it will be Mason, Sanchez, and Nix to try to get something going here for the Raiders. They need 5 to tie it and 6 to win it. And the pitch. Good pitch there. Fouled it away, though. So the count goes, is that 3 balls and 2 strikes? Yeah. Let's see if you get, this umpire's not real good at putting hands. Oh, he does, but he just does it right in front. So I think it's 2-1. And the pitch. Ball hit well to right field on his horse, the right fielder, and he'll one-hand it for out number 1. What a play there by the right fielder, Cole Watson. Hey, Watson, he showed some of the speed there, didn't he? All right, so it's 1 up and 1 down. So it's now Luis Sanchez. He steps into the plate tonight. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Tatum now 2 outs away from claiming a Game 1 victory. Here's a curveball inside. A little chin music right there. Sanchez at the plate. Darren Nix on deck. Remember, this series will move to Bullard's Brook Hill Academy on Friday night at 7 o'clock. And if it goes to Game 3, I believe it's on Saturday at 12, back at Brook Hill. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Sanchez. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, just throwing that off-speed pitch and comes back with that heater. Has him just a touch behind there. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sanchez and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, it is a drop strike. He's got to run. But they'll calmly throw him out, and so that's 2 away for Darren Nix. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out, and then he walked. So this West Rusk Raider team down to the last out. If I sound like a man who's called several West Rusk games over the year, I have. That's why you never say West Rusk Raiders fast. Not if you have a southern tongue like me. If you do, you'll sound like Elmer Fudd, and I've done it before when you get excited or something like that. I either say West Rusk or I say Raiders, but I try to say them together, unless I'm sounding like John Wayne. The West Rusk Raiders. Now you can say that. Are down to the last out with Darren Nix. 1 ball and no strikes. I've been impressed with Tatum coming in, doing a nice job here. The southpaw has done well. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside. Just misses. The winner of this game and the winner of this series will actually play the winner of Gunter, and you know who the other one is. It's funny. I don't remember who the other guy they said, but I did remember Gunter's name. And the pitch. Curveball. Misses there. That one actually knocked Adcock's glove off there a little bit. So it's 2-0. Don't get bad weather is the reason why this game was moved. It's bad forecast of weather tomorrow, so the game was moved to Friday night. Or actually, it was moved from Thursday to tonight, and so Friday's going to stay the same. So now we've got a runner on, a 2-out walk now. Nelson now down to Dawson King. Actually, we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be number 30, Braylon Porter. So Braylon Porter steps in now for Dawson King. Yeah, it's going to be the winner, Gunter and Grand Saline, and we did get a number that Gunter won tonight, 2-0 over Grand Saline. That's right. It's the winner between Gunter and Grand Saline. And for the Eagle fans out there just wondering, we just got word that Gunter won game 1, 2-0. Okay, it's bad information. Hold that thought. Maybe it's not Gunter. I mean, it is Gunter, but it's not sure if it's Grand Saline. All right, back to the action. Here comes Porter at the plate. He's pinch hitting. It's a tough spot to be in. You really want to go after a guy like this. You've been on the bench there in the dugout, and you really want to put the pressure on him. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. Here's a strike right down Broadway. And you want to get this guy here because if you don't, then the batting order turns over and you go back to the top. You don't want to face them right now. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Now there are 2 outs. This is where Caden Tatum just got to dig deep. Got to scrap. Got to grind. And the pitch. Swung on, a good swing, but it's fouled back out of play. Well, Porter took a good rip at it. Seemed like the fastball. I wouldn't throw him that one again. And he looked like he had a pretty quick swing. But see if you can take something off that here and end this one on an off-speed pitch. Here we go. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. From the stretch is Tatum. Runner goes, and the pitch upstairs, ball 3. So the runner does steal a base. Tatum leading this one 6-1. Could say rather comfortably. You like to keep it that way. 2 balls and 2 strikes. From the stretch is Caden Tatum, and the pitch. Swung on, hit well to center field. Center fielder, though, right there. And that'll do it. That will be it. Out number 3 as center fielder. I don't know. I think it might be Gonzalez went to center field. Yeah, so Gonzalez right there, position right where he needed to be, and so that will retire the side, and that is your ball game. So the Tatum Eagles take game 1 6-1, and they did a great job. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll come right back, and I'll wrap it up here from Rusk, Texas. Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this. We'll take about a 1-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, First State Bank and Trust.
All right, sports fans, welcome, Eagles. Glad to have you listening here on a beautiful Wednesday evening. It's a game 1 wrap, and the Tatum Eagles are victorious. They win it tonight 6-1 over the West Rusk Raiders. So they did a great job. Carson Gonzalez, a little shaky in the first inning, but he settled down through innings 2, 3, and 4. And while he was doing that, Tatum would add 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. And Tatum led 4-1, and they really seemed to be control in control throughout the game. West Rusk did have a couple of chances, really hurt themselves with some base running errors. But you got to hand it to keeper out in left field. He threw out 2 guys at the plate, and man, those are tide-turning plays in the ball game. And so Tatum winds up winning it comfortably. Could have been a little bit closer, but at the same time, these two teams know each other quite well. They're going to regroup, get back at it in a couple of days. In Game 2, we'll resume this series from Brook Hill Academy there in Bullard, Texas. They're at 7 o'clock on Friday night. So for my Tatum sources and everybody out there, glad to have you guys listening. We'll be back here on on Friday night there from Bullard, Texas, as Tatum tries to close out this series. Once again, the final score tonight, Tatum 6, West Rusk 1. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back on Friday night. I'm Jason Wade. So long, everyone. Game that lasted, let's see how long the game lasted. About 2 hours and 10 minutes.